Hello callers, welcome back to my kitchen! Yeah, okay. Today I'm just gonna go with the flow and make whatever video come together with whatever I record, and let's see what happens because I am exhausted, but I still want to be festive for Easter this year because it is tomorrow Japan time. You will probably see this Easter Day your time, but I wanted to make some colored eggs, so today I'm going to try to make pickled beet eggs with Japanese vinegar because I couldn't find white distilled vinegar today. So let's see how it goes! Okay, so first thing first with our eggs, we're gonna boil them, and in the meantime while they're boiling I'm gonna figure out what else I'm gonna cook for Easter. Maybe you'll see some tidbits, but the main star of the show today is, can I make hard-boiled eggs and have the shell come off beautifully and make them beet boiled eggs? Let's see, can I do it? Can I pickle them? Will it taste good? I'm gonna put my own little flair because I have a ton of pickling spices, and I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. And my friend from university, her parents have a cafe, and I asked them how they boil their eggs because they had the most amazing boiled eggs. I went there a few days ago. The shell came off like beautifully. It was perfect. Every time I boiled hard-boiled eggs, the skin, I'm just gonna stop talking now, but the shell always doesn't come off. So let's start. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need the vinegar, sugar. I have some quail eggs I'm gonna try just to see how they'll turn out. They'll probably be gross, but it's fine. I want to add some garlic and some red onion along with this. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but this is going to be my own recipe based off a recipe that I'll put in the description below. But in the meantime, while the water is coming to a small boil and so I can boil my eggs, I'm going to prepare the pickling liquid in this container. So when the eggs are fully boiled and cooling down, I can just simmer the liquid and dissolve the sugar. So first thing first, I'm going to do the dry ingredients, so sugar. And the recipe says half a cup of sugar, but I'm doing 4 more eggs than the recipe calls. So I'm going to do like I'm going to double it because I also have onion and garlic and quail eggs that I'm going to put in here. Okay, that's about a cup of sugar. I'm going to put the sugar in here. We have a cup of sugar here, right? So sugar is done. We can put the sugar back here. Don't need it. Now, I doubled it, so I'm going to double the vinegar. It calls for half a cup of vinegar in the original, so I'm going to do half a cup of this vinegar and half a cup of this vinegar. This vinegar says relaxing and easy pickling vinegar with honey. I don't know what that's going to taste like, and then I just got normal plain vinegar. So let's see how this turns out. I'm going to pour some in here. It just smells like rice vinegar, honestly, so hopefully it's good. Okay, half a cup. Now let's try this one. This smells more like malt vinegar to me, so this probably tastes way better than the other one, but oh well. Half a cup of you. Going. Why, thank you. I'm curious, I'm going to dip my clean hand, my clean pinky, in this vinegar. Oh, that's really gross. Oh well, let's see what happens. Cup of vinegar in with the sugar, and it was really gross. I'm hoping it'll taste better after I pickle it. I can always add more of the malt vinegar smelling one. Now I'm going to add the spices in, and then I'm going to cut up the onion and declove some garlic. I got some pickling spice here. I'm just gonna, yeah, that should be enough, right? I have no idea what this is going to turn out to be flavor-wise, but I guess we'll find out. Now I'm going to add some mustard seeds. I feel like there's already mustard seeds in this pickling spice, so I'm not going to add too much. Like, that's an appropriate amount, right? Yeah. Okay, because this is purely experimental, why not throw in some frozen hot peppers in here and see how those pickle up. I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to cut them up. I think I'm just going to rip the tops off and see what happens. Okay, so I put 13 chili peppers in with the brine, and while I was doing that, my eggs are done, so now they are cooling. So what I'm going to do now is, like I said before, put some garlic in here. I'm going to do 6 cloves of garlic, so it's like 1 clove to every 2 eggs, and then the entire onion, and then I'm also going to put the quail eggs in here just to see what will happen. Garlic in. Yes. Ignore the ambulance in the background, but now I'm going to add some sliced onion. That's my least favorite part. Oh my god. Onions are so strong. Now I gotta put the beets in with here, and it's gonna look like a bloody mess. After some careful consideration, I decided to add another ½ cup of vinegar, not the honey one, and ½ cup of water, and now I'm gonna simmer it and see what happens. I'm gonna peel all the eggs. I wonder if they came out okay. This egg had a little casualty. As you can see, these look like garbage. Oh. I made a huge mess, but it's whatever. I have to use 2 different containers because it's too much for one, but it looks pretty good. The eggs are covered. I'm hoping they taste good. Put the eggs in the fridge once they cool down, and I'll try them out tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. I think it tastes alright, I guess. Like, it's got a little bit of a weird aftertaste, but I think once it's like pickled, it'll be fine. So I look forward to eating it tomorrow. They came out really good. This is how they looked. I unfortunately made all the eggs partially soft boiled, so it was a weird texture, but the flavor was really good. If I could change something for next time, I don't think I would put all the pickling spices straight into the brine. I'd probably put them in a tea bag, let it steep, and then take it out later, because trying to fish those spices out of the onions was kind of annoying. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this really weird, impromptu, experimental cooking episode with Carly, and I hope you stay around for next week's video. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, it's Carly from the future, and I wanted to give you the recipe that I used for my pickled beets. This is the original recipe I based mine off of. Instead of 8 eggs, I used 12. And instead of 1 15-ounce can, I used 3 250-gram packages of beets. For the vinegar, I used a cup of Mitskan normal vinegar and ½ a cup of Japanese-style pickling vinegar. In addition to that, I used a cup of white sugar and a cup and a half of water. In addition to that, I added some mustard seeds and regular pickling spices. I also threw in a whole red onion, 6 garlic cloves, and 13 spicy chilies. I don't think that really changed the flavor of the pickling liquid, so it's up to you whether you want to put it in or not. Thanks for sticking it out to the end of this video. I hope you have a great day. Happy Easter!